Well, if you're a college football fan, today is your day, National Signing Day. I don't care if you're in Tuscaloosa, Happy Valley, Austin, Texas, or Lincoln, Nebraska. Today is the day you've been waiting for to see how your school is going to rebuild, reboot, recast itself into a national title contender, or remain one if you happen to be a Crimson Tide booster. Bottom line is, it's just another way to make sure young teenagers are even more entitled. Yes, that's what I think about National Signing Day. Listen, I covered high school sports for 10 years for cable TV station, okay? Started doing high school telecasts when I was still in high school, when I was 17 years old, okay? I saw then, and we're talking 20-some years ago, I saw then how high school athletes, as they have always been, are elevated above everyone else. I saw then, when it came time to do pregame or postgame interviews, it's like, oh my God, I'm dealing with egos with 15, 16, and 17-year-old kids. Now, National Signing Day, as it's become bigger and bigger over the past 15 years, players are only making their announcements if they can get an allotment of TV time, if they can have a big to-do with the social media productions, etc. I mean, it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And again, it only encourages entitlement. Now, listen, there is nothing wrong if you're an athlete getting everything you want. I happen to look at it from the other side of the fence. Okay, just the entitlement factor drives me crazy. And of course, the dose of irony is that today is National Signing Day, and these are guys that have been playing since probably Pee-wee football, going to embark on 4-year college careers. Who knows, may lead to the pros. On this same day, yet another former NFL star, Ken Stabler. It was announced that the autopsy of his brain and his brain stem showed that he was another sufferer of CTE. Now, there's a guy who played, I think, 15 years in the NFL, a few years in college, started playing football when he was 9 years old. And today's era, you have better athletes, more impact when it comes to collisions. You have guys that are now playing and practicing pretty much year-round as opposed to Stabler's era. And it's just scary because has the equipment changed that dramatically? It's just scary to think what's going to happen 25 years from now. It's just a little bit of irony I wanted to throw your way today. Hey guys, this is going to be your Wednesday video report, and I've got a couple complimentary plays coming your way in just a moment. Quick props going out to Scott Delaney. Did it again. Today he is now going for winning day number 9 in a row and 22 out of 32. So over the past 31 days, nice little month of action. He's made $10 bettors over $6,900. He's made them $4,700 of that the past 8 days. Today, $100 max wager winner, number 23 out of 33. Takes a look at the Missouri Valley Conference game between Northern Iowa and Evansville. He obviously loves this play because he emailed me, oh my God, like at 2 o'clock this morning that he was having a major wager release today. I mean, so he obviously is in love with the game. Listen, he's on a roll. Had a 100-dimer last night on New Mexico. Had a 100-dimer on Monday night with Samford. Again, half-price play of the day. And keep in mind, with 100-dime major wager releases in all sports over the past 4 years, his record is 106, 68, and 2. And with $10 plays or higher in all sports the past 4 years, he's made $10 bettors a little over 38 grand. It's the half price play of the day simply by using coupon code 9ROW. Number 9, R-O-W, for his 9th straight winning day. 9ROW, no space between the number and the word. Hey, I also wanted to tell you, I happened to look before starting today's video report. One of the other big discounted plays is Trace Adams, who, hands down, is the winningest handicapper here at the site over the past almost 4 months. We're talking 113 days. So we're a week shy of 4 months. He's made $1 bettors, well, over $49,000. And I saw today he's going for winning day number 25 out of 36, and I made it a discounted play. You can save $60 by using the coupon code LATE, L-A-T-E, because he's on the game that tips off at 11 o'clock Eastern time between Arizona State and Washington in Seattle. It's his Pac-12 game of the year. More importantly, it's his Raise the Bar 1,500 star winner, number 9 out of 10. Hit one last night with Georgia over South Carolina. William and Mary covering against James Madison on Sunday. That was another one. Saturday was Georgia Tech getting the cover against Syracuse. I just wanted to give you the heads up. He and I are on the same exact side of this game. So if you happen to have my package, you now know what Trace Adams' play is as well. Couldn't agree with him more. I think it's just a great play tonight on Arizona State and Washington. Okay, complimentary plays. I had 2 out of 3 yesterday. Scored with New Mexico and UMass outright as the home dog against injury-riddled Rhode Island. Was on the wrong side of suddenly slumping Boise State. Today, free plays on Notre Dame, Miami, and your Penn State, Iowa contest. Let's start with the game between the Hawkeyes and the Lions. It's being played on Iowa's home floor. Listen, you've got a team that's Iowa, number 6 in the RPI rankings, according to the NCAA. You've got Penn State, number 109. Little bit of difference there, right? I just used Iowa as an ultra-rare 29 play on, oh, by the way, let me just stop here for a second. The other thing I wanted to tell you about the Trace Adams play tonight, that I'm on the same side. If I had won last night, and I had my winning streak snapped last night, if I had won last night, it would have been another ultra-rare 29 play. Only the 13th of my career, and I'm 5-1 with these plays this year alone. That's how much I like that Washington-Arizona State side. And again, I'm on the same side as Trace Adams is. So anyway, I used Iowa as a 29 play, and they bounced back from that loss to Maryland, which snapped their 9-game winning streak with the win and cover at home against Northwestern on Sunday. You got Penn State in a difficult position. The Lions are playing their 3rd straight road game. They're coming off losses by 7 points at Michigan and by 20 points at Ohio State. They're 1-5 on the conference road. Meanwhile, Iowa's won 14 straight games dating back to last year at Carver Hawkeye Arena. In 5 Big Ten home games this season, they're averaging 82 points, which is also what they're averaging on the year, which makes them the number 26 ranked scoring offense in all of Division I AA basketball this season. This is a team that is very efficient when it's on the floor, doesn't commit many turnovers. In fact, only 10 turnovers a game. That makes them number 7 in the nation. You got a Penn State team that simply struggles to score. Penn State is only averaging like 66 points a game. 351 teams, I think there is, in 1A ball, and they're ranked 310 in terms of their scoring offense. So I like the Iowa Hawkeyes minus the monster number of 16 points in this one. And I'm also going to take a flyer on Notre Dame as the 5.5-point dog at Miami of Florida. Notre Dame's 5-1 in its last 6 games, with the lone loss coming at Syracuse. But again, you got to realize they lost that game to the Orangemen because their top player, point guard Demetrius Jackson, did not play. He averages 16.5 points and 5.2 assists, and he's the guy that makes that engine go for the Irish. They won their previous road game with him in the lineup at Duke. Miami followed last Monday's win against Duke. Huge win with a loss at NC State on Saturday, 85-69. Notre Dame's covered 7 of its last 10 on the road. Notre Dame has gone 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 versus the odds makers. So I think taking the Irish plus 5.5 points is the way to go in that game. So Iowa and Notre Dame, your 2 complimentary plays. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I'll catch you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.